All right, so today we are trading. We have about three stocks on watch, I'd say. We have SBFM, which, keep in mind this one had a massive rejection last time. I think it hit the same level actually, 760, and then it rejected all the way down to 6 something. So this one is extremely choppy, and it has a decent sized spread. Not too bad, but decent sized. I'm really just gonna have to wait for a setup on this one. Right now, it's just rejecting on the 5 minute, 10 minute, and the 1 minute. So I don't know. The next one we have is Seed. Seed is another one we had on watch. So I'm just waiting for everything to settle out for the most part. At the open, I think MNTS was another one. MNTS was it this one? I think this was another stock we had on watch, but doesn't look so good right now. So let's go back to Seed. Seed hit VWAP there for a second, and now it's rejecting. So VWAP has a whole dollar. As long as this can break above VWAP and hold, that look pretty good. But right now it's rejecting all the way back down. Spreads on this one aren't too bad either. SBFM, well, as soon as I say that, it's like 70 by 85. It's a rejection there on Seed. This one's gonna take a while. SBFM is really the only one that's doing stuff. Just gotta be careful with those false breaks though. I don't even know how I want to approach this one. See if this stays within the small little range here, because then it'd be a symmetrical. And then I would want to take a trade there. I'm going to get in here at 27. Breaks his last 1 minute low, I'm out. Low is 16, so broke that, I'm out. Stopping out at 8. So massive loss. That's so stupid. The reason I took that trade was because if it did hold this range, it did not look pretty bad on the 1 minute MACD, but then I realized the 5 minute didn't look too hot either. It's still shaking out here. I'd say it still needs its time, and it's probably gonna start ripping here. So I'm gonna take another entry here at 29, looking for that 1 minute high to break out of the symmetrical triangle and reach a high of 750. So if we get the 750 break here, there's 47. Let's see if we can pop back up to the 40s here. 39 is 41. Having a hard time breaking here. I cancel. See if I can get a little. I'm gonna stop out at 31. So nothing there. Got a 2 cent move there. That kind of sucks. So I was really hoping to see it hold. Wasn't doing it. We're gonna have to wait for the next 5 minutes, I'd say, if we're gonna see anything. This one's so choppy. I don't even know what to do. So got a massive rejection, then got the rip I was looking for, but didn't hit 50 how I wanted. Instead it practically double topped here, which sucks. Okay, I'm gonna get in a second time here. Third time, actually, I should say, for a potential rip through its last 1 minute high. I'm gonna get in at, well, at the top, I guess, 33. Looking for another 50 rip. It's 40. Can we get the break of 40? I'm in where at 33. The break of 40 there. It's not working out. I'm gonna try to sell at 38. Of course. So giving this one some time. It's still having such a hard time breaking this level. It's not even funny. Back down. So I definitely don't want to see this thing break lower. That would really suck, but that's exactly what it's doing here is what it looks like. So I already broke trends just on that last 1 minute finish here. And that's not looking good at all. Let's go back to seed. Seed is actually popping above VWAP. So SBFM, that's just gonna, that one's just a flop, I think. It's gonna take a while for that one to actually set up and do something. That one's just so annoying. Such a choppy stock. Okay. So we have one pullback. Here's our second ride up. Are we gonna get two pullbacks here? One below VWAP, or are we gonna hold sideways above VWAP? If we can, I would definitely love to hold above 9, but there's a break now. Break back down to the 80s as soon as they say that. So this one's not holding up either. 5 minute MACD looks like it's done. MTNS, go back to this one. Was it MTNS? MNTS. So wow, nasty rejection there on this one too. That's pretty bad. SBFM all the way back up for whatever reason. So we get several false breaks up here, and then we get this massive rip at the bottom of 7. Not sure if I want to take the trade this next candle. 760 now. Look at that huge push. I can't understand that. Like, why did that rip? It broke trend. I wouldn't be surprised if we see this below VWAP here. I wouldn't want it to break its last 1 minute high. I'd actually prefer if it just held this range. But it looks like it's gonna break it here. This one's tough though. It's from 736 all the way to 760 and then back to 740. Super whippy. There's its last 1 minute high break. I didn't want to see that right away. I don't really want to get in here now. I'm just gonna wait for it to pull back, I guess. It's getting a little choppy up here. I'll wait for this one to set up. Seed. The 1 minute looks pretty good. If we can get that sideways consolidation here, we can definitely see a break above this high. It held up 9, I guess, after all. Had a massive rip, just like SBFM. So high of this candle's 911. 915 now, 16, 18. I don't want to see a break. I don't want to get in too high either. I'm in there at 20. Stop out there. at 9. What the hell, dude? So the spreads weren't that bad, and now they're, for whatever reason, I wasn't at 920, and then got filled at 909, stopped out there. I was really looking for this thing to hold and break 30, but it's just, I don't know what happened there. So there's a 30 break I was looking for. I'm not sure why that was. Hit 45, so really good entry on my part, I'd say. Just, I don't know what happened there. Terrible exit. Filled at 909. I just wanted the break at 30 there, and it was a perfect entry too. Triangle here and everything. Okay, let's go back to SBFM. This one's finally pulling back. Oh no, let's say this rejects their view up here. 730's view up. Massive rejection from 770 all the way to 730. So seed, we can go for the break of 950. That's what I'd really want to go for, is the break of 950. High here is, and my Jesus, man. My platform shut down. Cool. Okay, we're gonna. This is the second time it's happened. We're gonna set it up again. Give me a second. That's pretty annoying. So I'm more than sure I missed my entry. Yep, missed my entry on seed. Wow. Okay. Well, I was trying to get in here around 930 for the break of 950, and it broke 950 to 955. So whatever that reason was for my platform shutting down, I missed that move there. SBFM's breaking lower. Oh man, that really sucks. That actually just pissed me off. Missed a decent move there. 930 to 955. It's at least a 25-cent move. That could have put me break even at least today. I don't really trust this one just because, yeah, the 1 minute MACD is now crossing. So there's a breakthrough view up. See if it holds below. Needs to break 9. There's a break in 9. So now everything's kind of just done. It's going to be a while before we see another setup, I'd say. Everything's just rejecting. BBAI popping up here. I don't like the daily on this one at all, though. Yeah, all these stocks are gonna take a while to set up. Man. I'm actually so pissed that I didn't get that trade in. It was a small little scalp, but still I'm pissed. And then this one too, I'm so mad that I sold out here. Once it's seen it rejected, I got in pretty high at 920. Just a bad fill there, I'd say, but overall a good position based on the whole candle. Just sucks that I got filled there. And then when I stopped out of my position, it it was at 909. Like, what the hell? How is it that low? I saw 915. So we're keeping losses small, relatively small, I'd say, for the account, which is good. But at the same time, it just, dude. I'm making some decent moves, I'd say, on some of the stocks. SBFM wasn't the best, and then that was just a terrible stop, I'd say. This one wasn't so bad, but obviously it just couldn't break its high there. I wanted to hit 750. I should have just sold it once it broke this last 1 minute for a double top here. I should have just sold it up there, but instead I held the position. I did that last time on this stock too. Held the position, rejected. The difference between this time and last time was that it didn't go below my entry. I decided to stop out and bail out of the position entirely once I noticed that this thing was going to fall down. So another one, took a quick scalp here, sold it pretty quick. I wasn't even here for this massive rip. I was in like halfway. It was already coming up here, so I didn't even want to bother getting up here just based on this early price action. So many rejections off the bat. Wasn't feeling it. And then we go to seed, and seed, really good entry here, I'd say. Just, you know, I didn't I didn't hold the position long enough. I don't even know how long I held it. 7 seconds. Held my position 7 seconds here, and then I sold for a loss because it wasn't breaking 930 fast enough. Just hit 928, 29. I think it even hit 930 and then just rejected back to 19, and then I saw 15, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna stop out there. And then when I sold, it was 909. Like, what? So I don't know. That sucks. Well, actually, if we look here, it says 912 is where I sold it, 918 is where I got filled. So really this is wrong. It should actually be a 6-cent loss, which I don't know why. That's so weird. I don't know why it's wrong here, but it's right up here. That's kind of weird. It's kind of annoying. Let's see what seed's up to here. I still don't trust seed on the 5 minute. I don't have a lot of confidence on that 5 minute on seed. So there's a rejection. I kind of figured. Not too surprised by it. I am surprised it pulled back this much, went above 9 again. I don't know. For this one to look good to me, it would have to come all the way back up to 930. Maybe even break that, and then we see another setup at the top. That's the only way I see this thing actually making a pretty good move here. It has to do it on this candle too, because the next 5 minutes gonna open, next 10 minutes also gonna open. So this thing has to come in clutch in this last candle, but it's 909. Let's see if we get 9, 10, 15. It's having a last minute struggle here. So now MTNS is actually popping up here, breakthrough VWAP. This one did have that massive rejection in the beginning, so It's good to be careful on this one. High of this candle is 414. Could take a position on this one. Floats a little high, I'd say. Not sure where my target would be. Broke that high. I didn't want him to break that high, if I'm being honest. 920s are our first resistance spot. So this one doesn't have a whole lot of potential unless I take very large size. If I get in at 910 there, took 1,000 shares. Well, it hit 920, and that's basically $100. But it's not a huge huge mover, so I don't think I'll trade this one. I don't really like that. SBFM. Seed popping up. Wow. So it actually, what happened? The last couple seconds it made that rip, I guess. So missed this one. Let's see, this last 1 minute high is 946. 7-cent spread there for a second. I don't like that. Got sellers stacked at 50, 48, and 49. Gotta keep that in mind. This one's already really choppy here in this range. It's in the 20s there, and then hop to 40, back to 30. The ask is not moving down. A buy in here at 37, I guess. Looking for the break of 950, so we can get that break. $42, $43, $44. See more green here. No break yet. Selling there, getting rid of it. Getting rid of it at 32, 33, I guess. Really, I sold it at 34, so 3-cent loss. We didn't get that break I was looking for. It's 940 again. Let's see if we get it here. I'll take another entry if we can. Maybe 2 candle pullback. It's just the ask is not moving. It hit 23 by 32. Like, that's such a choppy break. Oh my god. I figured it was gonna do it on this candle after we'd seen that pop up, but that's such a choppy break. Like, stuck at 42, then an immediate break over 50. Like, come on, man. I wanted to buy this dip here too, because I had a feeling that this candle was gonna make that rip. But I was too busy setting up my charts here. So we got that break. Can't believe I missed that. I'm missing all these major opportunities. I'm in either too early or stop out too quick. Massive rejection all the way back down. I'm already not feeling it. SBFM. Don't trust the 10-minute MACD. 5-minute looks okay though. 5 minutes about to open here. I think I'm gonna take one more trade, and if it's an immediate loser, I'm done. I'm done for the day. I'm already down, I'm sure, like 100 something. So it's so damn choppy today, it's not even funny. Getting in here at the top, I guess 744, looking for the 750 break. There's 56, there's 70, there's 63. So sold at 63. Awesome break there. That's just what I needed. That's basically exactly what I was looking for today. Oh my gosh. There's 67. So sold a little too quick, maybe. Huge sellers at 70 there. Massive sellers at 70. See if it breaks though. I think it has the strength to do it at this point. No, not quite. It's a retest, maybe. Jesus, so I finally caught one move I was looking for. That took forever. See if we get the 70 break here. 69, there's 70, there it is. So I could have taken my entry down there in the 50s. I didn't have a whole lot of confidence. I guess I'm just afraid of this one just rejecting so hard. Just because back here is just non-stop rejections. Now it's just pushing through those. So 750 right there would have been a good entry. There's a break. Wow, it was a quick snap over 8. I don't even think I saw that on the ask. This one's just taking off now. Wow, look at that. Almost, wow, straight into a halt. That's insane. So I got the move prior, but I didn't buy in on this move at all here. False halt. Wow, I'm surprised I didn't get halted there. There was so many buyers. That was a lot of buyers just gone. That's crazy. I don't know. I don't want to trade it up here. I'm afraid of a massive rejection at this point. That's what I was afraid of back here and when it was around 750 when I saw those sellers at 770. It made me a little nervous, like, if I get in for this at 750 for the break of 770, possibly 8, I think it's going to tap 770, then reject all the way to 750, then break down below that, hit 740, maybe even VWAP. So that's why I didn't want to bother doing that. But now I kind of regret it because this thing's just taking off up here. So I gotta look at this on a bigger time frame. Where exactly did I miss this opportunity for this one to take off where it did? I guess once it broke this high, maybe. I don't know. I'm gonna zoom out on all my charts, I guess, just to figure it out. If anything, at this point, I think it's another 5-minute setup before I take an entry. I wouldn't be surprised if this breaks 8. But if it breaks 8, I wouldn't want to see a significant drop to 760 here. I would like to see, realistically, I would like to see it hold 8. If it can hold 8 in this range, I don't want it to break this last 1 minute high here of 840, break through 850. That would kind of suck. I would like to just see it hold a small range. If it can hold this little range here, that would be perfect for a 5-minute setup on the last high of 840. And I'm surprised it's slowed down in this small little range. It's building up pressure, it seems, which makes me a little nervous because this can go either way. It is flagging here, and it has held up 8 pretty well, I'd say. So I think this is good for another push. We're back up here in 30s. rejecting here. Could get in here at 933. I don't know. It seems so choppy right here. If anything's going to be the quickest break of its life before a massive rejection, I feel. It's 920. 815. So good thing I didn't take an entry there yet. See if we get the break. There's a double bottom there. 813. Oh, I almost jumped in on that. Oh man. A little longer of a setup, it seems. High there was like 33, I think. So open low on the 1 minute. Oh man, this one's making me really nervous. Just needs to break its trend. If it doesn't do it on this candle, I think it's gonna do it on the next candle. So I don't know if it's gonna be an up or down trend at this point. It's a symmetrical triangle on the 1 minute. It's just consolidating here, but where it wants to break out, we gotta be fast on this one. Either our entry or our exit. We gotta be fast. It's still holding 8, and I think that's why I want to get in for a 1 minute high break, because the 10 minute, I think it wants to do it. I'm going to get in here at 25. 29 now, I guess. I shouldn't have taken that 29 entry. I actually should not have taken that. I'm going to hold it either way for the next 1 minute high to break. It's going to be a quick scalp at this point. There's a big seller at 29, so if you get the snap above 30. Selling there at 40, trying to stop out. Oh. Well, damn it. Didn't get, man, that sucks. So sold at 27, stopped up for a loss basically. 2-cent loss. I was really trying to sell at 40, but now that was completely my fault. Man, that sucks. Try to stop out, got an error message, had to stop that out, whatever. False break. That's exactly what I wanted to sell at 40 or relatively quick on this one. Try to get out as quick as I could with profit, but it just didn't double tap my order there, so I wasn't filled. So I'm not even surprised it's a false break here. That's, like I said, exactly why I wanted to sell. I didn't think it was gonna rip just because of how much of a fight it was putting up here. So it's going to be a little bit longer before we can see another proper setup, I'd say. But that's going to be it for me. I was hoping I can get that last, little scalp in. Couldn't get it. Oh well. And now we finished down $76 today. So down $76. Not a big loss. Kept it relatively small every time, I'd say. I tried to. Again, the fills that I was getting here are completely wrong. I guess what you see here on the screen, right there, I stopped it at 27. For some reason, it showed that I stopped it at like 20, I don't know, 5 or something. Not sure why that is. I gotta look into that, see why it's showing the wrong data. But either way, kept losses relatively small, smaller than usual. They'd usually tank on me. I'm down 150 or something. So. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and wrap it up. 76.22 is when I'm down, and I'm happy with that.